like a friggin' ghost. Look how pale I am. Let's get to work. It says, I donut. And the back says, I donut care. Raise your hand if you love the donut.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Excuse the bare face, but as you can see in the title, today's video is going to be a review on the new L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. I am super excited to review this foundation for you guys. I picked this up about a week ago and I have just been dying to try it out ever since. So let's just get started. So the packaging of this foundation is similar to the Pro Matte and the Pro Glow. As you can see in comparison here, the Pro Matte and Pro Glow are in this same like slender kind of square tube, whereas this one is more of a round, longer tube. And as you can see here, it's a little bit deceiving as far as the color, because this front part here kind of looks like it's painted on with like the rest of the packaging, and there's like a tiny little sliver at the bottom where you can see what the foundation color actually is. But I feel like if you've used the Pro Matte or Pro Glow before, you can kind of base your shade depending on those. It may not be exactly the same, but it should be similar. I got mine in the shade 301 Classic Ivory, which I believe is the lightest shade. I looked at 302 and it just looked super pink and super dark, and I do have more of a neutral undertone on my skin, so I decided I'd pick up 301, and then even if it doesn't match, we can kind of fix it, you know, with our bronzer or contouring. So we're gonna give it a try. So the claims for this foundation are that it's supposed to have a natural finish, 24-hour wear, air-light texture, and have high to complete coverage. Now, I think the finish is supposed to be somewhere between like the Pro Glow and the Pro Matte, somewhere in the middle. So it's perfect for pretty much any skin type. You know, if you're oily, you can set it with a powder. If you're dry, you can use a moisturizing primer underneath. Or if you have combo skin, then it kind of just works perfectly for you. So it comes with 1 fluid ounce of product, which is standard for most foundations. And it retails for anywhere between, I think, like $10.99 and maybe $13.99. I did pick mine up for about $12, I believe, at my local H-E-B. Of course, you can buy it online. I've heard people say they got it at Bed Bath & Beyond. So now we're going to get started with the application. I did already prime my skin prior to the video, just because I wear a primer every day. I don't ever just put foundation straight onto my face, so I wouldn't really get a true first impression of the foundation without using a primer. So I brought you guys in a little bit closer to do the actual application of the foundation. So the first thing I'm going to do is just squirt some onto my finger and then just apply some little dots. And I am going to use my beauty blender on this side of my face. And I'm just going to start out with a little bit of product and see where that takes us. So the first impression of this little corner here is I'm not getting a whole lot of coverage with the Beauty Blender. It seems to kind of maybe take away a little bit of the product. It is decent coverage, and honestly, for myself, I'm not huge, like I don't need full coverage. I'm more of a medium coverage kind of girl. I don't have too many problematic areas on my face to where I need full coverage foundation. So I'm just going to apply it the same way, put some on my finger and then dot it all over my face. And then go in with my brush and just stipple that onto the face. Already I can tell with the brush there is going to be better coverage. Now it might just be because the foundation itself is pretty thick. It applies better with the brush. Even though it claims to be a full coverage foundation, it doesn't feel full coverage on the face. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels very lightweight and thin, which I really appreciate. But as far as the finish goes, I really do like that too. I feel like it's kind of a natural to matte finish, which for me is really great because I do have oily skin. I wouldn't say that you're glowing or anything like that. But so far, I really do think that I like this foundation. Now, the true test for me is how long it wears, because I am always on the go. I work long shifts and I don't work near my home, so I have to drive a good ways to my job, which makes my day even longer. So I need my makeup, whenever I put it on in the mornings before I go to work, I need my makeup to last a good amount of time. So for me, I feel like that is a true test whenever I'm trying out a new foundation. So I'm gonna test this one out. I will give you guys an update later tonight whenever I get home from work and let you know how it lasted throughout the day. So in my honest opinion, so far, first impression is really good. If you're not looking for too high of a coverage, then I would definitely say that this is a good option for you. We'll see how it lasts. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face. I have to run some errands and then I'm heading to work. So I will check back in with you guys later on tonight to let you know how it lasted on my face. Hey guys, so I just wanted to pop back on here real quick and give you a little update on the foundation. I literally just got home from work. It's been a really super long day. I've had this foundation on for about 12.5 hours-ish. And as far as the finish of it goes, I'm super happy with it. I couldn't really ask for anything more. I did not blot or powder all day, and I don't know if you can see it, but I'm not really oily whatsoever. And most foundations, if I go a full day at work, by the time I get off or get home, my forehead T-zone area here is looking pretty oily, so I'm super happy about that. As far as the coverage, and most of the general areas of my face, I don't really have any issues. The only issue was here around the corners of my nose. You can't really see it on the camera, but it is breaking up a little bit around my nose and then around my like smile lines and around my mouth, which is not a deal breaker for me, just because, I mean, it's been 12.5 hours and on a daily basis, I wouldn't really wear it for 12.5 hours. More like 9 hours is kind of a general amount of hours. So I would say at the 9-hour mark, it was still looking pretty good. So I don't really have many complaints to say about this foundation at all. I actually really like it, considering that it's a drugstore foundation. So I hope you guys did enjoy this review type video. Let me know down in the comments below if there's another product that you want me to do a review on, and I will definitely get that up for you guys. Make sure to follow me on all my social media. Everything will be listed down below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.